He formed man from dust and breathed into him life. In a garden where skies opened wide and light danced through leaves, God walked with man face to face, heart to heart. There was no death, no pain, no fear, only the rhythm of heaven in perfect harmony with earth. The rivers flowed in peace. The animals knew no violence. The soil bore fruit without thorns. And in the midst of it all, God placed him, Adam crafted by divine hands, given dominion over creation, but not to rule as a tyrant, to tend, to steward, to walk in step with his Maker. Then from his side, not above, not beneath, but beside, came Eve, bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh, a reflection of beauty, intimacy, partnership. Together they named, they nurtured, they worshipped. And at the center of their freedom was one tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, a tree not cursed but consecrated, not a trap but a test. Will you trust me even when you don't understand? And then he came, the serpent, ancient, subtle, whispering half-truths that sounded whole. Did God really say? He sowed doubt where there had been only delight. He twisted command into restriction and the Creator into a tyrant. She looked, she listened, she reached, she ate. And Adam, who stood silent, followed. And heaven held its breath. The world broke open. Light dimmed. Peace unraveled. Shame crashed in like a flood. They covered themselves with fig leaves but could not cover their souls. They hid among the trees but could not escape. His voice. Where are you? Not because he didn't know, but because he wanted them to. And still he came, not with wrath, but with mercy, not with fire, but with sorrow. He clothed them in skins, the first sacrifice an innocent for the guilty, a shadow of what would one day come, but they could not stay. Not in the presence of perfect holiness, not in the center of paradise. So Eden was sealed by flaming sword and guarding cherub, and man was sent east of the garden, out into toil, into thorns, into death, and the fate of Eden became the ache of every human heart. The longing for home, for peace, for God. But even in judgment there was a seed of hope. The woman's offspring would rise. A redeemer, a warrior, a lamb. He would crush the serpent's head. He would break the curse. He would open what was once closed. And now, though the garden remains hidden, its promise is not lost. For in Christ, the way back has begun, and one day, he will return. And Eden will not be a memory, but a reality restored, where the tree of life bears fruit again, where rivers flow crystal clear, where every tear is wiped away, and the walk with God is forever. This is the fate of the Garden of Eden. Not the end of paradise, but the beginning of redemption.